Right, thank you so much for making time for the program at this hour. This is Trending News. My name is Brian Amwai, and let's bring you up to date with some of the stories that are developing at this hour. And we start with what has just happened today, and that is to do with the matter of GMO. The High Court has slammed the brakes on the government's plan to gazette and import genetically modified organism foods. Now, in a ruling made on Monday, the court also prohibited the distribution of GMO foods to the public pending hearing and determination of the case. The ruling was made by Lady Justice Thande. That is a developing story and will be coming your way in our subsequent bulletins. Now let's continue with something else that has kicked off today. Now, this year's Standard 8 and Grade 6 exams have begun with what seems to be a novel approach to their administration. The KCP and KIPSEA examinations have received support from officials at the local and national levels as part of the examination's easy flow approach. In a speech at the Office of Local County Commissioners, Alan Mashari, Professor Eric Okoth, a NEC official, has challenged the stakeholders' support to ensure a flawless delivery of genuine exams.
This is an approach which is formally. We have the support of the county. All government arms are working to give us the security we need. We also have other officers who are helping. We have the county director here for TSC. We have the county director here for education. And ours is to make sure that everything is going on as smoothly as possible.
I want to start by saying that we have close to 38,000 grade 6 assessment centers and 40,000 KCP centers and 34,000 KCSE centers across the county. The KCSE kicked off technically last week. It has been going on and it will go. It is still flowing, but for KCP grade 6 assessment, we are starting today. I also wish to assure that we have made adequate security arrangements. All centers are adequately covered, and we are pairing every center manager with a security officer to make sure that the exercise goes on in a smooth way.
Right, now about 86 candidates are taking their national exams while pregnant. Now in Kajiado County, as the national exercise kicks off officially, 10 grade 6 candidates are expectant, while 28 ACP candidates are also expected. Kajiado County Commissioner Haron Kamau says the Ministry of Education has put sufficient measures to facilitate the pregnant learners to do the examinations.
Good morning.
I have emphasized the need for maintaining the integrity of exams, that they must ensure that students do their exams in a manner that we shall not have issues later on. Any unauthorized person should not be allowed access into exam centers, and that is what I have emphasized here today. That personally I'll be moving around in some of the areas just to see how the exam is going on, and also to be able to handle issues as they arise. I know there's somebody who's asked that there's a drought and hunger and some children that do not have food. The ministry had organized to ensure that food for candidates is delivered to the places that do not have. Pregnancy is not a disease, and it should not be a hindrance for a girl to continue with their education. So long as they're able to sit on their desk and do the exams, they'll be allowed to do that. Unless one maybe falls into labor, then the necessary action will be taken. But otherwise, just being pregnant is not a disease. They should just be able to take the exams, and I wish them all the best, really. And you know, if a girl is pregnant, that is a person who is really determined. So I want to wish those girls all the best and to encourage them to do the best that they can do, and generally wish all our candidates all the best, that the government has put in effort to ensure that they do their exams well, and in a few days' time we want to be announcing good results.
Now, security officers in Embu East Sub-County have detained 28 students who were found in nightclubs around Runyenjes town last night. Now, Embu East B County Deputy County Commissioner Jen Warungi said the students will be detained, awaiting their parents to conduct a counseling session.
Kumekuwa na malalamiko mengi kuwa especially on Sundays watoto wanapatikana kwa vilabu wakipewa vileo, na hiyo unajua ni jambo baya sana. So leo it was just a fact finding mission, na for sure tumethibitisha ile watu wa wananchi walikuwa wamekuwa wakilalamika ni kweli. Tunaweza kupata watoto wakiwa katika hizo bar ambazo ni night clubs. Watoto wale tumepata, wasichana ni 7 na wale wavulana ni 21.
Kuja kwa club na unataka msichana itisha ID kama utaki kushikwa.
Natoa onyo tena kali sana kwa zile clubs ama wenye bar ambao wanaruhusu watoto wachanga waweze kuingia kwa bar zao, kwa sababu ni hatia na ni halali, na tutaendelea na hii kazi, na wale wote ambao watapatikana tutawashtaki kwa kuwa wanawacha watoto wadogo waingie katika club zao ama waingie katika bar zao.
Now, the 4 IBC commissioners, Juliana Cherera, Irene Masit, Justice Nyang'aya, and Francis Onderi, were scheduled to appear before the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee on Monday to defend themselves against the 4 petitions calling for their ouster. The 4, however, did not appear and they skipped the hearing. Now, moving on, President William Ruto has backed Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja's order to ban nightclubs from operating in residential areas following numerous complaints from the public on noise pollution. Now, Ruto promised Sakaja support in ensuring the standards of the city of Nairobi are met. The governor had earlier stated that no nightclub licenses will be issued to premises operating in residential areas, and added that licenses would only be issued to clubs within the central business district and specified streets. The county boss additionally stated that licenses already issued to nightclub owners in residential areas were cancelled.
Just to assure my young brother Sakaja of Nairobi that please keep the noise away from our children. You have our support. You have our support in ensuring that our city, I know I have discussed with you this before, and you have my support in ensuring that we reorganize the city, we make the city work for all the city residents, and ensure that the standards of the city of Nairobi are the standards of the capital city of Kenya. We will shortly, in fact.
Now, let's take this. The government is focusing on agricultural transformation to drive the country's economy recovery. This is according to President William Ruto, who said the adoption of technology and innovation is the catalyst for this transformation. The president was speaking on Monday when he opened the Twiga Foods Distribution Center in Ruiru, Kiambu County.
Combining the efforts of ordinary people, ordinary farmers, the hardworking people, using technology to markets and to products. I am very happy to join you this morning to witness this fascinating enterprise of great promise that represents the transformational intersection of critical pillars of our plan. It is our intention to lead the transformation of our retail sector from the traditional shopfront-based system.
Now, the public participation session organized by the Meru County Assembly regarding the removal from office of the governor of Meru, Kawira Mwangaza, is currently continuing with the 2 opposing parties divided on what to do. Now, the governor is expected to appear before the assembly on Wednesday to defend herself. The motion is expected to be voted on by all 69 ward representatives. Let's take a look at what happened.
Nataka kusema ya kwamba public participation haijafanywa njia inavyostahili. Nataka kusema Mkonte, si sio public participation. Kama impeachment imeenda, inastahili rudi. Tukiangalia nyuma yangu hapa, ni watu wenye MCS wameweza kuwalipa. Sisi tuko wakaaji na tuko youth. Public participation haijaenda mzuri. Hiyo ndio ombi yetu. Na sisi hatuna security hapa Meru.
Mimi nataka nishukuru wananchi wote wa Kenya na Meru kwa sababu ya kushirikiana na kupendana. Hapa tuko ni katika Meru County Assembly ya Meru, na nikiwa mmoja wa viongozi wa Meru. Hii tabia ni mbaya na aibu kubwa sana kwa jamii yetu ya Wameru. Mahali sisi viongozi na wananchi tunakasirika sana kwa sababu ya utendakazi wa hawa watu wetu MCAs ni mbaya. Tulikuwa tumekuja public barasa hapa. Eti sasa wako na watu wa kuongea, watu wao wa kuongea. Lakini hawataki kusikia pande ingine. Mtu kama mimi nikishika microphone ni kelele. Mwingine akitaja mama ni kelele. Mimi tunaomba kama ni public barasa iwe ya ukweli. Sio kuandika watu huko halafu kuja bisa. Na tunataka tuseme sisi hao watu mnaona wanapiga kelele. Wanaharibu hapa. Wamelipwa hapa.
All right, now let's take a look at some of the trending topics today. And JKIA is trending because the 3 bodies of Kenyans who died in the Gulf that were today arrived home today, and that is in thanks to former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, who was able to facilitate the arrival and actually transportation to their place of birth. Now, a brief stopover of the bodies of the late Masimbula and Lucy Kea as they head to Kangundo and Mombasa respectively for their burial arrangements. Their bodies landed at JKIA in the morning from Saudi Arabia. Now, that is just one of the things that people are talking about on the social media, and that is on Twitter, to be precise, in regards to that issue where so many people who go to the Gulf come back or face a lot of challenges, and others actually do lose their lives, and that is the state of affairs in regards to that. Okay, that does it for us here on the program. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brian Amwai. Let's do this again next time.